Hey, the trailer for my new short film is out now. It is a YouTube short. It's not a regular video. So, b- remember that. Anyways, today I'm going to be doing an album review on the new Porter Robinson album, Smile! Yee! Ah ha ha ha! Exclamation mark, colon D. So, this is the new album from singer, songwriter, producer Porter Robinson. A couple years ago, he released the album Nurture, which is my first contact with his music. And I freaking loved it. I thought Nurture was spellbinding, it's magical, it's super blissful and young and has a lot of these ooh soft boy aesthetics, but it's so committed to that aesthetic, and it's truly created something beautiful and inspiring from it. And I just thought it is one of the more interesting pop albums I heard that year. And now Porter Robinson has returned with a new album, but instead of focusing on the more electronic side of things, this time around he focused more on sweet, lovey-dovey tunes. This is a very lyrics-heavy album. This is also a very pop rock flavored album. He really tapped into a lot of influences from Y2K, pop rock, pop punk, and Indutronica, Owl City, M83, early MGMT, and as a result, every single track on this album is super bright and blissful and in your face, and less atmospheric and less tonal, which is what I really love about Nurture. But I guess it's interesting to see Porter Robinson to further go into a new direction. Now, a lot of the tracks on the album sound pretty similar, but the first four tracks are back to back to back to back amazing. We have Knock Yourself Out XD, which starts off with a cutesy 8-bit tune, then just blasts you into this catchy and bright, many layers of sounds, blissful keyboards, and driving sequence beats. It is amazing. We have lyrics about stability and insecurity, and it is a genuinely awesome opener. Following that, we have the track Cheerleader, which is a total blast of a soft pop punk song. It's pop punk, but it's very far away, straight away from the usual pop punk that you would expect from like My Chemical Romance or something. This is a very soft brand of pop punk. White boys and boys in general, let's be inclusive here, with their palms hidden in their sweaters, dyed hair, and does this kind of music. Driving, pounding, 4/4 drums, anthemic choruses, huge vocal bits, and also lyrics about obsessive love and blind support from person. Following that, we have Russian Roulette, which is another great track with convincingly emotional instrumentals backing up emotional lyrics about overcoming a death wish and struggling with that idea, which is again one of the unexpected deep moments on such a blissful and simple sounding album. Following that, Perfect Pinterest Garden is a pretty dime a dozen track with a tongue-in-cheek catchy vocal, youthful guitars, and even though instrumentally this is not as explosive as the first three tracks, I think this track still captures that Y2K vibe really, really well. We have the track Year of the Cup, which interjects multiple Lil Wayne interview clips for some reason. And it is a pretty nice toned down ballad, a very much needed one on the track list. And again, it just captures that Y2K vibe really well, that mid to late 2000s kind of young and everything simple and the internet is blowing up kind of vibe. Afterwards, we have Kitsune Mason Freestyle, which the first listen, I thought it was meh, but I liked it more and more after multiple listens. I love the 8-bit stripped back aesthetics of the track and very much attached to that internet sentimentality and lyrics about self-image and being self-conscious in the public eye. However, the last four tracks do fall a little bit short. We have Easier to Love You, which has some great lyrics about self-care, self-love, but it is at this moment when the music starts to get a little formulaic, even though it's still a very sweet tune in its core. The track Mona Lisa sees the instrumentals get even less inspired. The compression effects make it feel like a modern pop song, so there's nothing that special about it anyways. Is There Really No Happiness continues with these super honest and bare lyrics, which I love, but it's paired with pretty okay chiptune flavored, colorful aesthetic, which again, great individually, but in the overall context of the album, it just feels a little bit tiring at this point. The album ends off with Everything to Me, which is an emotional ending that sort of just fizzes out. I love the lyrics about the love for his audience and his audience loving him back, and there's this parasocial relationship going on, but also the awkwardness of not being able to respond back. It is a beautiful ballad and a beautiful ending to the album, but didn't end off as strong as I hoped it would. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't think this album is as good as Nurture. But it's still really good, it's still really decent, and has a lot of great moments on it, great lyrics as well. I'm giving the new Porter Robinson album, Smile, a strong 7 out of 10. So, have you listened to the new Porter Robinson album? Comments below, let me know if there's one more. Thanks for watching, I gotta go. Again, bye-bye. Watch my short film when it comes out.